I have wandered alone for many years, little Misha. Yet sometimes even I grow weary of this endless solitude. I have watched the other races. I have seen their squabbling, their ruthlessness. Their wars do nothing but scar the land and drive the wild things to extinction. No, they cannot be trusted. Only beasts are above deceit. A battle.
Come, you mongrels. Taste the steel of Mogren's axe.
Hold fast, stranger. You shall not stand alone.
Damned cowards.
Your stomach's been split open. I can do little to ease your pain.
I know. This would be a good death, if not for my failure.
Failure?
I was to deliver a crucial report to my chieftain in the lands below. But now, I have failed him. I have lost my honor.
I will deliver your message, Old One. For the sake of honor, I will uphold your charge.
Akamagosh, warrior. Thank you. Seek out the city of Ogrimamar. Find warchief Thrall. Tell him.
May the winds bear you swiftly to your ancestors, warrior. Well, Misha, it seems we'll be seeing civilization after all. Let's get moving.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the first act of the Rexxar campaign of Warcraft 3, The Frozen Throne on hard difficulty. It's been quite some time since I last recorded and made any videos for YouTube. I'm trying to get back into it, see if I can revive the project that I wanted to further, like over a year ago. So I'll be recording again at my own pace and finishing up where we were the last time, which is the Warcraft 3 campaign. So the Rexxar campaign consists of 3 acts. It's a pretty lengthy campaign, and I'm not 100% sure. I'll probably either split up the videos or put one act into one video. I'll see what I do. But nonetheless, we're finally going to be finished up this campaign and then move over to some of the other games that I would love to record and put on YouTube. So anyways, for those of you who don't know, this campaign is a whole lot more different than the original campaigns. You play as Rexxar, the beastmaster, and it's a very special area that you can use in the normal skirmish levels as well. But what makes this so different is this is more RPG based, almost like a hack and slash version. You have a bigger map than the usual maps of the campaign. And also, your heroes level up to a much higher level than just level 10. There's all sorts of interesting items that you can pick up. In essence, or in short, actually put, your heroes become incredibly strong. So it's very much about exploring and doing side quests and doing what you have to do in order to become stronger. So let's get started.
Got the look of an ogre, half-breed. What's your business here?
I carry a message for your warchief. I'll not stay long. Flush them out.
So yeah, there's a lot of dialogue, and the story is pretty interesting as well.
Converge. On the prowl. A warrior city. I have not seen its like in many years. Stay close to me, Misha.
Shore up those supports. When the razor winds kick up again, they'll tear those roofs right off. Yes, Warchief.
A moment, Warchief. I come to deliver a message.
How did you come by this report? Where is Mogren?
He fell in the wilds. His last wish was that you receive this message.
Who are you, warrior?
I am Rexxar, last son of the Thrall.
Thrall. I've heard tales of your people. They had both orc and ogre blood in their veins. It is an honor. We've built this kingdom, Durotar, for all of our kind. Durotar is as much your home as it is mine, Rexxar. Stay a while. Accept what hospitality we can offer. It is the least we can do.
Perhaps I have spent too long in the wilds. Your offer is kind, Thrall, but I must carry my own weight. Just show me what needs doing, and I'll earn my keep.
I understand. Founding a nation is tiresome work, and there are many around here that could use your help. Simply talk to them, and they will point you in the right direction. This is Rokan of the Darkspear tribe. He is one of my best scouts.
How you doing, man? What lies before
Okay, before we continue with the commentary, let's just get our quests up and running. We can buy items at the armory. Not going to be as needed. Okay, yeah.
I'm ready
Here we go.
to track. I wander alone.
Greetings, warrior. I am Nazgul, captain of the Warchief's security force. We've been having problems with the indigenous creatures attacking our borders. Perhaps you can help. The harpies of the northern foothills have been ransacking our supply caravans for weeks. If you can find their lair and put an end to their rampage, I'll see to it that you're rewarded.
What lies before me? Our paths converge. I've got the scent.
Ah, you're one of the Thrall. I am Rexxar. I fought alongside your elders on Draenor many years ago. Still, if you've come to help, I do have a simple task for you. I've been concocting a special potion that will aid our warriors in battle. However, I'm missing a key ingredient. I require shimmerweed, but the rare herb can only be found in the valley known as Thunder Ridge. Normally, I would gather the herbs myself, but the thunder lizards from whom the valley is named have become increasingly hostile of late. If you retrieve 6 bushels for me, I will reward you handsomely.
One more to go.
I'm acting on instinct.
Which is the Goblin Gazlov. And then we can actually get started with our first quest.
Got the righteous groove. What lies before me?
Ah, new guy, huh? I'm Gazlo, chief engineer around these parts. But enough about me. We got work to do, buddy. You see, me and my boys have been dredging out tunnels beneath the city, looking for underground wells. Problem is, we dug straight into a den of kobolds. Now those rat freaks are running willy-nilly all over our tunnels. I need you to hook up with my boys and seal those kobolds back in their hole. Yeah, just find the tunnel entrance outside of town, and my boys will set you straight.
Okay, let's finally get started. Now, as you noticed, I went for the bonus attribute, which is one of the extra things that you get for this campaign. Rokan is an incredibly important hero because he's going to be the main healer throughout the entire campaign. And in the beginning of this campaign, his mana levels tends to be pretty damn low. So we need to do whatever we can in order to get his intelligence as high as possible to do mana regeneration and to get higher mana pools as well. So bonus attributes and the healing wave is the most important for us. Now the same does apply for Rexxar because as you can see, Misha at this stage as well is pretty weak, but he's also pretty expensive when it comes to mana. We can summon Misha twice, and we also want to use the Quill Beasts. Now we can't rely at this stage on Rokan to constantly heal Misha, especially because the healing is on the lower side. So the sooner we get some of the basics going and getting the intelligence up and running, the better. Now, a thing to mention as well is, in the normal campaigns, when your hero usually dies, they're either dead and you have to restart, or you have to resummon the hero. The fortunate side about this campaign is your heroes never die. However, that being said, I don't want to give free hero kills, so I'm going to see about not having any of my heroes die at all. And it's easier said than done, but I've actually come pretty damn far in not having any of my heroes die. So let's give this a shot. Okay, so here we go about our first quest. Let's quickly resummon Misha and the Pull Beast.
Whoa, you're a big one! Gazlo said he'd be sending some muscle.
Do you goblins have a plan?
Of course! If you can get us close enough to the tunnel support beams, we'll blast them to smithereens! Got to collapse the ceiling on top of those rats and fix our problem up real nice!
Okay, so before we get started, there is a little secret that we have to get. This level does contain, I think it's 3 or 4 secrets. And right over here is the very first one, which actually should go to Rokon. I could have sworn that it was Tome of Strength, but I guess the Tome of Strength is located over there. So, these goblins we are going to be using to our advantage. We're not too concerned about the items that we can buy. Let's heal up Rexxar one time. We have an unlimited supply of goblins, should I add. So, we don't have to worry too much about them dying.
My quarry nears. I'm ready to track. What lies before me? Unleash my strength.
Okay. So, over here we need to blow away these trees in order to get to the next secret. Don't recall having to... let's just blow them away.
On the prowl.
It should be right over here. There we go. No more secrets on that side.
Our paths converge. Flush them out.
Okay, let's get moving.
Unleash my strength. I've got the scent. What lies before me? I'm ready to track.
Somewhere around here we should be able to create a path. Oh yeah, Rusty Mind Pick. I actually forgot about that. One of the first items that we can get. Okay, so the trees somewhere around here. Find it pretty soon. Hey,
what lies before me? I'm ready to track.
Actually thinking, let's quickly go and fetch that item.
This must be one of the support beams. It's all yours, goblins. Our paths converge. I wander alone.
Those kobolds over there will be with killing as well. We can just use our goblins. They'll do just fine.
I'm ready to track. What lies before me?
Ah.
I'm acting on instinct. Be happy. Unleash my strength. My quarry nears.
Okay, so over here there's one of the tunnels that we need to go and get rid of.
I wander alone.
Gonna need our other goblin.
My quarry nears. On the prowl. Unleash my strength.
Ah, come on.
I'm ready to track. I hear you. My quarry nears. I'm ready to track.
Okay, so located over here. I believe it's behind the section over here. There is. Oh, come on.
ready to try.
Yeah, we need to go and get rid of those because the goblins are taking the long way around.
I'm acting on instinct.
Sounds good. Oh, my homie.
We're under attack.
Wrecking crew here. Yes, what? Hello?
I'm ready to track. My
A parry up to vitality.
I just grew.
Let's see over here. There we go. Claws of attack +6.
Flush them out.
Probably better to give it to Rexxar first,
I'm acting
and
on
then we can work our way up
my
towards giving Rokon some items as well.
lies before me.
Blow this area away. We can create a shortcut for ourselves.
Flush them out. I'm ready to try.
Yeah, Misha can go first. We have enough mana in order to resummon Misha.
Be happy.
Oh yeah, and by the looks of it, the kobolds also resummon.
I'm ready to track.
So just be aware of that one. Actually, in fact, we can blow these trees away over here.
I'm ready to track.
Make a path for ourselves.
Hi! Off we go! Crew here! All my homies! Hi!
Unleash my
There we go.
strength.
What? Hello? All my homies!
Come on,
What
come on.
lies before me?
Perfect.
Hi!
Flush them out. I'm ready to track.
What? Primed and ready!
My quill is. I'm ready to track.
Attributes first. The hammer is pretty nice and everything, but it is also very highly expensive on mana.
I'm ready to track.
So getting that later on is going to be a better idea for us.
My quarry
We
nears.
should be nearing
Ready to
another one of the secrets, if I have it correctly.
Crew here! Wrecking crew here! Sounds good! Off we go!
What lies before me?
What's happening?
Flush them out.
Wrecking crew here!
Nice.
What's happening? Hello?
My quarry does.
Be happy.
Unleash my strength. What lies before me?
Honestly, going for the Serpent Wards is probably the better idea because of the extra damage that we can get from them. Hex is a pretty awesome ability, but
Urge.
it's not... It's only something that you're really going to be using against strong heroes. So,
Instinct.
yeah. Handy later on. It's not as important right now.
My quarry.
Just make sure... Okay, so the secret that we're looking for should be located on this side over here.
Track.
Wrecking crew here!
My quarry.
Oh wait, actually. It might just be...
Primed and ready!
Am I right? No, I'm not.
Wrecking crew here!
I'm ready to track.
Primed and ready!
I wander alone.
Hi! All my homies!
Okay, there we go. Located over here.
Wrecking crew here! That'll be a blast!
Make sure that we don't blow up our own units.
What's happening?
I'm ready to track. I'm acting on instinct.
Ring of Superiority. Can go over to Rogon in the meantime. One more goblin needed in order to blow this up. And that should be over and done with.
What lies before me? I've got the scent.
What's happening?
Bah.
I'm ready to track. Flush
Okie dokie, that is it. Something to note as well is that Rexxar is the only one that can go in and out of the tunnels, so don't even waste your time trying to use some of the other ones. Just make use of Rexxar.
I'm ready to track.
We're under attack.
My quarry.
Now,
nears.
one very important thing that we want to go about is to get a scroll of Town Portal or a staff of Town Portal in order to teleport past these distances.
Wander alone.
Otherwise, we need to
acting on
walk
instinct.
long distances at times, having to refight certain units, and that's not always as nice. Experience that you gain is pretty damn little, especially in the beginning of the game. So I wouldn't even say it's necessarily worth it. The sooner we can get something like a Scroll of Town portal, the better. Another thing to note is you don't take your money with you into the next act, so any money that you do gather, spend it on items.
Themselves up, you say. Now that's occupational commitment. Anyway, you done good, kid. Take these items. It's the least I can do to repay you.
Our paths converge.
Okay, first item is over and done with. Arcane Scroll can go over to Rokon, especially because of the mana that we get from it. And for now, we're going to move here to the left side where there is a hidden shop. If I have it correctly, the Brilliance aura stuff that we can get there is, I think it's 1,500 to get it. So we're just quickly going to take a look at that in order to get an idea of how much we need to save up. As that is an incredibly important stuff to get, especially early on in the game. So the sooner we can get it, the higher our mana regeneration is going to be.
I wander alone. On the prowl. I wander alone.
Let's see, mine stuff, 1,800. So we're going to be coming here in order to get stuff like the Orb of Fire, unless we don't pick it up ourselves. I cannot remember 100% whether we get our own Orb of Fire, but we should be able to afford it eventually. Another important thing is before we leave, we are going to be purchasing either these tomes or spending money on items, because as I said, you don't take the money with you into the next act, so we need to make sure that we spend every single penny before the end of this.
By fang and claw, I'm ready to track. Unleash my strength. I've got the scent. I'm acting on instinct.
There's a lot to do in this map. As you can see, the amount of experience that I'm making is not that much. So, usually in RPG games, I would say explore the entire map, get as much experience as you can. But for this specific, you can basically call it RPG campaign. It's a better idea just to stick to the quests and moving at a reasonable pace.
What lies before me?
Fountain of Mana is great.
Don't worry. Be happy. I'm ready
for this very reason.
Our paths converge. What lies before me? I've got the scent.
Yeah, I forgot about this. There are some hidden camps in the campaign as well, like this one. If you destroy the cages, you might be lucky to get some units. Not lucky, it's pretty definite.
What lies before me?
So go about destroying these kinds of camps, destroy the Centaur tent, you might even get some gold in some of them. That one is not definite though. Unless you know the campaign incredibly well, you know exactly which tents to destroy, which I unfortunately don't know. There we go. Now, a thing to note about the shaman is they work exactly the same way as the normal shaman do, but they are a prime target in this campaign. The centaur, especially the ranged ones, will skip your heroes and just target the shaman. So, they're not the most important to keep alive, but the bloodlust does help you a whole lot. So if you can keep your... Oh yeah, the clockwork penguin. I can't remember if it has... No, it doesn't have anything, it's just an Easter egg. So keeping the shaman alive, I would say, is a good idea, but it's not the most important thing to do as well.
How can I help?
Maybe even putting them on their own control group is not a bad idea.
I'm ready to try.
Yes.
My glory nears.
Direct me.
What lies before me? My glory nears. I'm ready to try.
There we go.
Be happy. Flush them out.
Yes, warchief.
My strength.
Let's get to the second quest.
What lies before me? I've got the scent.
Directly.
I'm ready to track. Flush them out. How can I help? I'm ready to try. Unleash my strength.
Mana regeneration is looking better already.
Lies before me.
And no gold
On the prowl.
points for the time being.
Don't worry. Be happy. Our paths unleash my strength. Yes. I'm ready to try. A wise plan. I'm acting. Yes, warchief. My for the more. I'm ready to try. On the record. Be happy. How can I know what lies before me? Unleash my strength.
Want to kill the big lizards in order to get the gold. And then we can go about our next quest. Spread out your units in order to not be affected by the arcing lighting. So we almost have enough money to go for the mine stuff.
Acting on instinct. Unleash my strength. I hear you, my quarry ears. Thunder Ridge. This must be the valley Rexxar spoke of. This shouldn't be too difficult. I'm acting on instinct. My fang and claw. This must be the shimmer weed. I'll need to gather 5 more bushels. You're alone.
For this map, we can explore everything because it's a small map. So let's get the gold and the experience from here that we can get, and then we can move on to complete this quest. After this, we should also have enough money in order to go for the mine stuff, and maybe if we're fortunate enough we can get a Scroll of Town portal as well. I think eventually, if I remember it correctly, we will be getting a unique item with which we can teleport the whole time, so we will be saving up money once we finally get that item.
Flush them out. Unleash my strength. Unleash my strength. I'm acting on instinct. I've got the scent. Our paths converge. I just grew like unleash my strength. I wander alone. On the prowl.
Actually go and get that shimmer weed. These are weak thunder lizards.
I feel you, man. You're my our paths converge. Be happy. What lies before me? I'm ready to track. My quarry nears.
Yay, we have enough for the mine stuff.
Got you right, just my unleash my strength. Wash them out. My fang and claw.
Oh, this is a big one with chaos damage.
I'm ready to try.
Nope, not gonna die.
Strength.
Not gonna die.
What lies before?
Come on.
I'm acting on instinct. On the prowl.
Perfect. Rexxar managed to survive, but he is incredibly low on health. Now, if you don't want to go about seeing how long you can keep your heroes alive, you can let Rexxar die and then just resurrect with full life afterwards. It's in all honesty, that is the better choice to make, I would say. But it's yeah, it's not too bad. I want to, you know, see how far I can go without my heroes dying.
Acting on instinct.
So we've got all of the shimmer weed now, but we haven't explored the map just yet.
the prowl.
Yay, a stronger Misha.
Paths converge. My strength. I just got the scent. Our paths converge. I wander alone. The scent. My dragon. Be happy. Wash them out. What lies before me? I just cried. I'm acting on instinct. Unleash my strength. Wash them out. Don't worry. Be happy. On the prowl. Mangy cur.
These quill beasts eventually do become pretty strong. They get their own bloodlust on the higher upgraded levels. So making use of the quill beasts are really, really nice, especially when Rexxar's mana goes to the higher levels.
I'm ready to track. I'm acting on instinct. Be happy. Unleash my strength. I just grew. I feel your mind. I'm ready.
Perfect. Yeah, we should be able to get its roll of town portal afterwards as well. A good bit of money over here.
What lies before me?
Oh, you can use this to your advantage as well. They like to try and devour the quill beast. As you can see, I got a lot of free shots. So, if you can get him to target your quill beast and just run away with it, then you can save a lot of your life. Ah, Ring of Regeneration, also a beautiful item.
On the prowl. Be happy. I got it.
Come on. Yes. Micromanagement. One of the most important things that you can do in Warcraft.
My quarry nears. Unleash my strength.
Let's see. Yeah, we should be done. Eventually, the higher end of the map is going to unlock once we have to return to this area. For now, we have explored the whole map. Oh, no, we haven't. We haven't.
I'm ready to track. My quarters. Unleash my strength. I'm ready to track. I've got the scent.
But we have, however, made a ton of it.
Our paths converge.
There we go.
Unleash my strength. I'm ready to track. My quarry nears. Don't worry. Be happy. What lies before me? Does unleash my strength. I've got the scent.
There we go. We're not going to go back to town just yet.
Don't worry. My quarry nears.
Now, located in this map, there is also a bonus hero that we can make use of. This bonus hero is incredibly handy and is also the first time that you can say this unit is introduced to the Warcraft universe, long before the events of World of Warcraft.
I'm ready to track.
So we'll get to meet him in a minute. We are not going to go through this area over here. We need to come by this area anyways. And it's going to be the first place that we stop at.
Can I help? My quarry nears. Yes. Our paths converge.
Direct me.
The scent. I'm ready to track.
Yes, Warchief.
Flush them out. I want to
How
alone.
can I help? What lies before me, Warchief?
I'm ready to track.
Nah, the stone magic.
Warchief? Yes.
Flush them out. My quarry.
Direct me.
Flush them out.
Target healing wards whenever you see them.
Track.
Very, very important.
Yes, Warchief. What lies before me? Direct me.
I hear you. My quarry.
Yes, Warchief.
I'm ready to track.
Unleash the beast.
Flush them out.
I'm
Acting
yes.
on instinct.
Should be getting close. Right over here.
Quarry.
Yes, Warchief.
Unleash my strength.
Understood. How can I help?
Alone.
I'm
And here we go.
Yes.
Ah, greetings, my friend. I am Chen Stormstout, humble brewmaster of Pandaria. I have traveled the wide world, searching for rare, exotic ingredients to use in my special brews. After all, good ale can solve all the problems of this world. Don't you agree? Say, if you're free, I could use your help in locating some special ingredients for my latest brew. If you find the items on this list and bring them back to me, I'll let you sample my masterpiece.
Unleash.
Okay, so before we can get Chen to join us, we need to go and get all of the items for him. So now we can go over to the left side, get that item, and then eventually come back and get all of the other items. Now,
A wise plan.
this item over here in particular is difficult to go for because of the phoenixes that we have to face. So we need to get our heroes a little bit stronger before we go for that item. The other item located over here is... I remember it being...
We're under
No, it doesn't show the price at the moment, but we have to go and buy the item. So, completing this quest, needless to say, takes a little bit of time to do. But the sooner we can attain to it, however, the better, because Chen does fall behind with regards to his level. So the sooner we can get him on our side, the sooner he can start gathering experience just like everyone else.
Yes, Warchief.
I'm ready to track.
I'm acting
How can
on
I help?
instinct. Yes, Warchief. What lies before me?
I'm ready to track. On the
Yes.
prowl.
What lies before me?
There we go. Nice gold coin.
Unleash my strength. I've got to see you, man. Our
Direct.
Perfect. First item has been collected.
Before me.
And now we can start heading back, turn in the next quest. And then go about taking care of the harpies. Now this is where the quill beasts become really handy. At the moment the quill beast is not strong enough in order to do what I want them to do. But if we upgrade it to the next level and we have enough mana regeneration, which is what we are about to get, then we should be able to take care of them, no problem. Now to note, the Brilliance Aura, for those of you who don't know, it does affect all of your mana heroes, or not just heroes, your hero units as well. So even the Shaman is going to benefit greatly from this.
Yes, Warchief.
Flush them out. I'm ready to track. I just
Yes.
flush them out. I've got the scent.
Direct me.
Don't worry. Be
How
happy.
can I help?
Jammer.
Direct my strength. What lies before me?
Flush them out.
Annoying
How
centaurs.
can I help?
I'm ready to track.
Direct me.
Unleash my strength.
I'm acting in our help.
Our paths converge.
I'm acting directly.
Done. Be happy.
Yes.
For the Hordes.
How can I help?
Stay away from the immolation aura. Well, not the aura, sorry, the emulation. Burning flames or whatever they call the spell, I cannot remember, I'm sorry.
What lies here? How can I help?
On the prowl.
Yes,
Be
Warchief.
happy.
Got the scent.
I got the righteous groove.
Yay! Finally.
Happy.
Let's sell this item over here. We can still keep this for the time being. Orb of... Yes. Yes, we need to get an Orb of Fire because melee units cannot attack the air unless they have an Orb of Swords to use to their advantage. So, in this case, in order to get Rexxar to take part in the fight, he definitely needs to wield an Orb.
Yes,
If we're lucky, we should be... We should have enough money in order to get a Scroll of Town portal.
Strength.
How can I help?
Flush them out. On the prowl. I wander alone.
It sounds like something, or someone, is riling up those lizards. I'll look into it myself. Well, at least my potion is complete. Here, take a few vials of it. It'll serve you well.
I really want to get that Scroll of Town portal. So, let's see about getting rid of some unnecessary items. The Clarity Potion can definitely go. The Enchanted Veil is nice and everything, but it's not that important at the same time. Almost enough money. Let's see, shall we? This is not going to give us enough money though. What to sell? What to sell? Ring of Superiority, maybe? Yeah, it's just one tick.
I'm here to track.
What lies before me?
Okay.
Directly.
Flush them out.
Oh yeah, I remember the harpies being a thing for Nazgul.
Can I help?
Unleash my strength.
Okay, so let's move about completing that quest next. We almost have what we require.
My strength.
What lies before me? How can I help?
Unleash my strength.
Understood. What lies before
For this extra bit of mana that we've got now from the Mind Stuff, we should be able now to just summon cool boars and heal and just go wild. Plus the Bloodlust that we've got is going to be a lot more active now as well. Ah, here's one of the camp areas. See what I mean? Now having Rexxar attacking the air as well is so incredibly handy. Now Rokon is reaching the point where upgrading his intelligence is not as important anymore. So we are slowly but surely going to start moving over to Rexxar taking the intelligence, just until he gets to the point of having high enough mana regeneration to constantly make stuff like Cool Board and summon Misha if Misha dies. Already we are in the position where we can have 3 Cool Boars active. So we definitely want to use this to our advantage.
Our paths converge. Mangy cur.
And of course, we can now heal as much as we possibly can at once.
On the prowl.
I believe there is a very strong hero located over here.
What lies before me? My years.
Perfect. Going to wait a while for all of these cool boars to... Oh, no, actually we don't have to wait for them to fade out. We can just start summoning.
How can I help?
Yeah, I was right. Very strong.
wise plan. For the Horde. Right.
Can use the purge ability if we get high enough mana against Ogrimamar.
My strength. I'm ready to try.
Ah, perfect.
I feel it. I'm ready to try.
Understood.
On the prowl. You bit Rexxar. Wash them out.
Not a problem at all.
How can I help?
My ears.
Direct me.
Unleash my
Right
strength.
away.
Don't want to lose the shaman.
Yes.
I'm ready to
Direct me. For the Horde.
wash them.
Perfect.
I got the right.
The hood, cunning, agility, and intelligence. Perfect item for Rokon, because I would say now that we have reached the point where his intelligence is high enough, but also he is an agility character, so that does boost his damage.
I'm ready to track. Flush them out. My quarrel nears. I got the
How can I
righteous
help?
groove. Taz Dingo.
What lies before me, Warchief?
Be happy.
Yes.
Cannon should use the Serpent Wards to our advantage now.
Flush them out.
Yes, Warchief. What lies before me?
Unleash my
How can I
strength.
help?
I want to know. Be
Yes.
happy. I'm ready to track.
Let's see, Harpy's
Like,
entrance
how can I help?
should be around here
What lies
somewhere.
before me? Direct me.
While we are in the region, however, we should start taking on the dragons and the phoenixes to get that other item. Like I said earlier, we get Chain on our side better.
Yes.
I'm ready to track.
Direct me.
And we are just overall making short work.
Understood.
Unleash my strength. Our paths.
Yes, Warchief.
Be happy. Flush them out.
Direct me. Yes.
I'm ready to track. Flush them out.
Making relatively short work of them.
Track.
Okay.
What lies before
big
me?
bronze
Direct
strike.
me.
I'm ready to track.
For the Horde.
Lure him out close to the Fountain of Mana so that we don't have to make use of any healing spells in order to stay alive.
Flush them out.
Hopefully we'll drop an item as well. Yay, perfect. Oh, that's this is perfect. Okay, now Rokon has definitely reached the point where his mana is going to be constantly high. The Shobi Mast increases mana regeneration by 50%, so this really helps us out a lot. Constant healing and the use of Serpent Wards. This, yeah, we're off to a very good start.
What lies before me? Direct me.
Don't worry about the sleeping spell. All we need to do is just attack the unit that is asleep.
Ready to track.
Yes, Warchief.
That's where the shaman on a second control group becomes handy.
I'm acting direct me. A wise
Flush my strength. Flush them out.
yes.
My quarrel nears.
How can I help?
I wander alone. I got the righteous flush them out.
Direct me. What lies before me?
Unleash
Yes.
my strength. I'm ready
can I
to
help?
track. Flush them out.
Yes, Warchief.
My quarrel nears.
The entrance to the Harpies. I wonder if I'm heading into the right direction.
Quarrel nears. What lies before me? My quarry nears. On the prowl. I've got the scent.
Let's head back up and finish the phoenixes first. Then we can go about finding our way to the harpies.
I just my strength.
Remember that if you use if you move your units as a group, they tend to move according to the slowest moving member. So it's better to let them move. Ooh, healing salt. It's better to let them move individually, especially the heroes. So use between your F1 and F2 keys in order to move your heroes.
What lies before me? Abidjaman.
Yes?
Where is this? Ah, there we go. There is the entrance.
Flush them out.
Yes?
What lies before me?
How can I help?
Yes.
Such a waste of our time.
For the Horde, unleash my strength. How can I help? What lies before me?
Be happy.
There we go. Now we can switch over to getting Rexxar's mana.
What lies before me?
Up and high. His mana doesn't have to go that high, but it's just a good idea for him to get his mana up. His mana regeneration on the higher side.
Yes?
So not too much intelligence, but not too little either. Eventually, we'll start handing it over to Chen.
What lies before me? I'm ready to try.
Yes, warchief. How can I help? Yes, warchief.
On the prowl. For the Horde.
Director.
What lies before me? Unleash the beast.
Yes.
Right of what lies before me.
How can I help?
A wise plan. Unleash my strength. For the Horde. My quarry nears.
Directly.
Making so much gold.
Unleash my strength,
Warchief. Yes.
out. What lies before me?
How can I help?
Be happy.
Unleash my strength. What lies before me?
Direct.
Our paths converge.
Yes, Warchief.
What lies before me? My
Perfect. Look out for boxes such as these. Sometimes they do contain items like that very one. We don't need this. So let's get him the Circlet of Nobility
Yes.
and move on.
What lies before me?
How can I help?
Yeah, as you can see, their magic damage is pretty extreme, so keep your shaman at the back for sure.
What lies before me? Flush them out. My
How can I help?
I'm ready to track. Unleash my strength.
Be happy.
What lies before me?
Yes.
I'm ready to track.
How can I help?
I feel your mind. I'm ready to track.
Serpent wards are really, really handy.
What lies before me?
I just grew.
Unleash my strength. Unleash my strength.
Perfect.
Our
Got the
path
Phoenix Egg.
diverge.
And now let's see about getting to these harpies and then we can teleport back.
Unleash my strength.
Let's take this path.
Understood.
See if we can maybe
What
find
lies
some more hidden
before me?
items.
Unleash my strength. Got the scent.
Yes.
My warriors.
Direct me.
Flush them out.
Or just gold.
Be happy.
What lies before me? I'm ready to try. What lies before me? I'm acting on instinct.
How can I help?
I'm ready to try. Just groove.
Okay, let's see the route that they plan on taking.
Yes,
Flush them out. My core
Does. Be happy.
Yes.
flush them out.
Yes, warchief. Right away.
Unmatch my strength.
Yes.
What lies before me?
A wise plan.
Unleash my strength.
How can I help?
What lies
Direct
before
me.
me? I'm acting against it. What lies before me?
It's not the entrance.
Flush them out.
Yes.
I'm ready to track.
Direct me.
I've got the scent.
For the Horde.
My quarry.
How can I help?
What lies before me?
Yes. Understood.
I'm ready to track. Unleash my strength.
How can I help?
My quarry.
Direct me.
I'm ready to track. I'm
Yes,
acting on
warchief.
Here we go, here's the entrance. We're also pretty close to the shop now, so we should go about getting that item.
Flush them out.
Yes.
Unleash my strength. Fight, rang, and walk. Make you there. Got the scent. I wander alone.
How can I help?
What lies before me? I've got the scent. I'm ready to try.
Yes.
I'm acting on
A
instinct.
wise plan.
My glory nears.
How can I help?
What lies before me?
Yes.
On the prowl. I've got the
Direct
scent.
me. Yes, warchief.
My glory nears. What lies before me? I'm ready to try. Flush them out. Unleash my
Tome of Experience. Perfect! Perfect, perfect, perfect.
My glory.
I consider Misha to be a whole lot more important.
Scent. I'm acting.
So, we're gonna be going with upgrading Misha first.
Yes.
Unleash my strength. Flush them out.
Yes, warchief. I dedicate my power to the Horde.
My strength. Our paths
Yes. Understood.
I'm ready to track. My glory.
Direct me.
Unleash my strength.
Yes,
See if
warchief.
we're lucky and get any more nice items. Oh, we got gold,
What
just
lies
as good.
before me?
Yes, warchief.
Unleash my strength.
Direct me.
I'm ready to track.
How can I help?
Unleash my strength. I've got the
Yes,
scent.
warchief.
My glory nears.
Yes.
Flush them out.
Direct me.
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, that was close.
Unleash my strength. Flush them out.
Direct me.
Unleash my strength.
It was foolish of you to come here. We are not afraid of you orcs. We won't let you chase us out of our lands.
I never intended to chase you out. I intend to bury you here. I wander alone. What lies before me? Be happy. I'm ready to track.
Yeah, the pick.
What lies
good idea
before
now.
me? Yes. Flush them out.
How can I help?
My glory nears.
Yes.
I'm acting on instinct. What lies
can I
before
help?
me?
Okay, let's get to that side. Get the last item, teleport back.
Unleash my strength. Abidjaman.
Direct me.
What lies
How
before
can
me?
I help?
I've got the scent. Flush them out.
Direct me.
My core I just groove. On the
Yes,
prowl.
Warchief.
Flush them out.
Yes, Warchief.
Be happy. My glory nears.
Yes.
What lies before me?
Yes, Warchief.
Flush them out.
Direct me.
My quarry nears.
Listen, stranger. For my time is short. We shaman were attacked by a band of renegade warlocks. Our own kin, still loyal to the Burning Legion. The warlocks stole one of our sacred artifacts, then fled back into the hills. No doubt they have a secret coven nearby. Avenge the ghosts of my murdered brethren, and recover the stolen artifact. There's no telling what evil they might unleash with its power.
What lies before
How
me?
can I help?
Now, if I remember correctly, this is the very item that I was referring to that has got the teleportation ability, which means that we did waste a bit of money on getting this town portal scroll, but rather be safe than sorry. Like I said, I cannot remember 100% exactly where everything is located and what we face, but watching this video before you start playing will give you a good idea of what to do.
Of evil. It must be where the warlocks are hiding. As for the Horde. My glory nears.
An outsider. Slay him, brothers. Quickly.
I hear you. What lies before me?
Warchief.
My core. I feel I'm ready to track.
How can I help?
My core ears. I'm ready to track. Unleash my strength.
There we go.
I'm ready to track. My core ears.
I believe... Ah, no, it's not. Oh well.
I'm ready to track. On the prowl.
Mana, oh, his life regeneration is pretty good at the moment, so I'm satisfied.
I wander
Yes,
alone.
Warchief.
I'm ready to track.
Flush them out.
Abidjaman. I'm ready to track.
The ghosts of my brethren now lie silent. Thank you, warrior. You have rid the world of a terrible evil. I feel my death approaching. Take the artifact and the rest of our items. Use them to bring glory to the Horde. I will rest easier, knowing that they lie in honorable hands.
Flush them out.
Okay, let's see what we've got.
Don't worry. Be happy. I feel you, man.
Gemini increases attack speed damage. This does increase by a lot as it charges a spell. It's a pretty nice item that Rexxar could actually use, but yeah, we're fine.
Don't worry. Be happy. My quarry nears.
Yes, Warchief.
I'm ready to track.
I'm gonna let Durotar use it.
What lies before me? I'm ready to track.
We pretty much reached the point of this level where nothing is really gonna stop us. Not anymore.
My core direction. What lies before me? Yes. Unleash my strength. What lies before me? I got it. Just flush those. I'm ready to try. What lies before me? Flush them out. Direct me. What lies
Perfect.
before me?
Perfect. We're here.
Be happy. Flush them out. I got the right.
Now, unfortunately, we need to. Oh no, wait! I actually forgot. My goodness. Oh, wish I could have teleported to there. Alright, let's go back.
My quarry nears.
How can I
ready
help?
to track. I'm acting on instinct.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send Rexxar out to go and fetch Chain, keep the rest behind. Let's see. Tome of Experience. I can go for these items if I really want to. Rexxar's Intelligence. Yeah. These items do take a bit of time before they regenerate, so it's not a bad idea actually getting these.
Before me? My quarry nears. Unleash my strength. You be tricksy.
I'm going to be leaving this Tome of Experience for Chen once we get him. Another nice thing as well is that Chen is also an extra set of inventory.
I'm acting on instinct.
This is why I chose Rexxar. He is the most durable for this kind of mission. Just don't get cornered like you're doing now.
Instinct. On the prowl.
Oh, life regeneration is pretty high. I'm actually giving this item to the wrong character. I should be going over to Rokon.
I've got the scent. I'm acting on instinct.
Perfect. Perfect! These are just what I needed. Here, try a sample of my latest creation.
What the hell is that stuff? Are you trying to kill me?
Perhaps it needs some refinement. After all, we must learn to crawl before we can run. Don't you agree? Well, now that my brew is complete, I can experience more of this strange, rugged land. Would you mind if I tagged along with you, warrior?
Not at all, Chen. But my path is a perilous one.
My friend. I found that no path is too perilous when doused with strong drink. Off we go.
Alright, finally we have this hero on our side now as well.
I wander alone.
You seem a little parched.
So, the things to go for, Drunken Brawler would also be a good start. Now, like I said, Chain is literally now at the beginning, and he's not going to be as strong as he can be, but he'll get there, and he proves to be a very, very valuable unit or hero to have on our side, especially in Act 2 when we go up against larger numbers of opponents. Perfect! Halfway to level 2.
Yes. Unleash my strength.
Ah, the caravans are safe at last. You've done well, warrior. The Horde owes you a great debt. Go to the armory down the way and tell them I sent you. They'll give you a choice of exotic items.
I'm ready to track.
3 items, let's see. Armor by 5 and attack rating. Tame, more defense. Crit rewards. Grants 1 to defense, enhances the hero's armor. I want to go for attack speed. Rexxar on attack speed is pretty damn awesome.
Unleash my strength. Our paths converge. On the prowl.
How can I help?
I'm ready to track.
Thromkar, Rexxar. The others tell me you've been a great help to them. I appreciate all you've done for us.
Thromkar, Rexxar. I spoke to Thrall about the humans encroaching on our lands. I, for one, don't trust them at all. I'd like you to report to our outlying watchpost and meet with my lieutenant, Garthok. I need to know if they've spotted any suspicious activity along the border.
Okay.
I wander alone.
Let's get going.
My glory nears.
Said that we're about halfway done with Act 1.
I'm ready to track.
You seem a little parched.
My glory.
How can I help?
Another round?
What lies?
And now the intelligent focus can go over to Chain.
Yes.
Name your poison. Another round?
Unleash my strength.
Yes, Lord.
Name your poison.
What lies before me?
I'm ready to track.
Yes.
On the prowl.
What
Direct
lies
me.
before me?
Another round?
How can I help?
Direct me. I'm ready to track.
Yes, Warchief.
My quarry nears.
Right away. What lies before me?
Another round?
Making such short work of all of these things.
What lies before me?
Name your poison.
Direct my strength. My quarry
Yes.
nears.
I'm acting on Warchief.
Rubber Louis?
How can I help?
I'm ready to track.
Yes, Warchief.
It's a pity that the quill beasts can't be permanent. But oh well. Get the tab to make it a little bit more
Name your
challenging.
poison.
Flush them
Yes.
You seem a little parched. Rubber Louis? Another round?
Yes.
Name your poison.
How can I help? Yes.
Unleash my strength.
Direct.
My quarry.
How can I help?
I'm ready to track.
Yes. What lies before me?
I wander alone.
Direct me.
I'm ready to track. Unleash
Another
my
round?
strength.
There we
Name your
go.
poison.
Next section.
Thromkar, warrior. We haven't seen any signs of human activity, but the local quillboars have been getting bolder. There is an observatory nearby that helps us spot potential threats. You might want to check it out, but be warned, the quillboars roam the entire area. Gold Kosh, if only there was a way to root them out, we could end their threat once and for all. What lies before me?
Okay. Quillboar's mission.
What lies before me?
Let's get rid of these damned Quillboars. Keep on forgetting that I can just press tab in order to go over to my next unit.
Yes.
Unleash my strength.
Yes, warchief.
Flush them out. I wander alone. What lies before me?
Alright.
Unleash my strength.
Let's get this all done with.
Unleash my strength. What lies before me? I've got the scent. I got the
I guess the other option that I have is to put Grokon into another control group. Just makes it a little bit easier and faster. I usually make use of F1 and F2 to switch between my heroes, but sometimes it just feels a little bit uncomfortable having to do that. So, yeah. Just putting them into a different control group is a good idea. Usually in games like these, I would put my... Usually in games like these, I would put my casters into control group 2 or 3. Considering that we have such a small party, I just put them into control group 2. But with bigger armies, then it will be control group 3.
Flush them out.
Sweet. Don't worry. Be happy.
My quarry nears. Flush them out.
Another round?
What lies before me?
Name your poison.
Done. Be happy.
Flush them out.
Is trouble brewing? I bring pandemonium!
I'm ready to track.
Name your poison.
Flush my strength. I'm ready to track. I've got the scent. Our paths converge. What lies before me? I'm ready to track. Flush them out. What lies before me?
Yay!
My quarry nears. Mangy cur.
Yeah, like something like this I would put into number 3 now because it's got a completely different ability.
Trouble
What lies before me?
You seem a little harsh.
Be happy.
I'm ready to Unleash my strength.
Is trouble brewing?
My quarry.
Name your poison. Oh,
Ready?
What lies before me?
Be happy.
is trouble brewing?
My quarry. I got the righteous. Unleash my strength. My quarry. What lies before me?
Be happy.
My quarry. I'm ready to try. The righteous groove. Flush them out. My quarry.
That all of the... No, it's not all of the cool boards just yet.
Name your poison.
What lies before me?
Is trouble brewing?
Another round. Unleash my strength. I wander alone.
Be happy.
What lies before me? I just unleash my strength.
Happy.
Flush them out. My
Ring of Regeneration. Nice item.
my strength. I'm ready to track. Our paths converge. I wander alone. Unleash my strength.
No, this is definitely not the entire area.
I'm ready to track.
Need to make sure, otherwise I'm
On
gonna
the
get forced to
prowl.
come back.
Flush them out.
Don't worry. Be happy.
I'm ready to track.
I hear you, man. Abby Jaman. I feel you, man. Sweet. I feel you, man.
Costing us a bit of time, but it's okay.
Trixie. Sweet.
Is trouble brewing? Name your poison. I'll give it a shot.
I got the righteous groove.
You bit tricksy. Is trouble brewing? Save your poison. Have one on the house. Got the righteous grave. You see, it's charged. I hear you, man.
Almost a new level.
Is trouble brewing? Sweet. I feel you, man.
So where would the last set of quill boars be? I don't recall.
Under attack!
Might actually in fact be over there.
Another round?
Orb of Venom! Perfect!
I'll put it on your tab.
And intelligence.
Have one on the house. Don't worry. Be happy. You bit tricksy. I feel you, man. You bit tricksy. I got the righteous groove. You see the little righteous groove.
It might be right over here.
Sweet.
Good thing that I came back nonetheless.
You, man. Name your poison. I hear you, man. Is trouble brewing? Don't worry. You see, happy. Another round.
Yay! 3 hero point.
My quarry nears.
Unleash my strength.
Okay, let's see. Quill boars, definitely. Serpent ward, definitely. And movement speed. Drunken Haze is going to be a lot more valuable in Act 2, so we're going to be sticking to Drunken Brawler for the time being.
Unleash my strength. Flush them out. Now I can activate the telescope and survey the surrounding lands. Blast! It looks like the beginnings of an invasion. There's far too many of them for me to handle alone. What lies before me?
Okay.
Got the scent.
Need to return to Thrall, so
I'll put it
teleporting back.
Is trouble brewing?
Oh,
Got the righteous.
Looking for Rexxar? Before he left, he said something about investigating the lizards out near Thunder Ridge. If you hurry, you might catch up to him.
Another round?
Let's get going.
Oh, gladly.
Are you certain of what you saw, Rexxar? I can't imagine that Jaina would send troops so close to our border. This does not bode well at all. Pact or no pact, I won't allow anything to jeopardize the security of our nation.
I heard about the human ships, Warchief. What are your orders?
I want you both to head back to that watch post and keep an eye on the humans. We can't let this situation escalate out of control.
What if they're hostile, Warchief?
I'd prefer that the humans remain unharmed. But if they prove hostile in any way, you have my permission to slaughter them.
I got the righteous groove.
Yes?
Nah.
For the Horde. Understood.
That I could teleport to him.
No, we're too late. The camp's already been razed. There are human tracks everywhere. They lead back towards the coast.
The human scum will pay dearly for this. Blood for blood, life for life. Rotarogar!
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, Warchief.
What are your orders?
Well, Nazgul is over there. That's okay. Okay, anyways, just not enough. What shall I sell? Kikabale, yeah, for sure.
My quarry nears.
Get him as much experience as we can.
I'm ready to track.
Let's go and do Drektar's quest quickly. Hey, I should be able to teleport to that building.
On the prowl.
If I remember it correctly.
On instinct. On the prowl. What lies before me? I've got the scent. Done right. My habit. I wander alone.
It's almost useless pertaining to this. Yeah, we're almost done with Act 1. Almost done.
What lies before me? I've got the scent. My quarry nears. I'm acting on instinct. I've got the scent. On the prowl. Our paths converge. I'm acting on instinct. I'm ready to try. Push them out. Our paths converge. I've got the scent. My ears. Push them out.
Almost have enough for another Tome of Experience.
What lies before me? I'm acting on instinct. Done. You have unleashed my strength.
Save your poison.
I'm ready to track. What lies before me? I'm ready to track. Done. You have consent. My quarry.
There we go.
To track. I'm acting on instinct. What lies before me? Our paths converge. On the prowl. Unleash my strength. I wander alone.
Ah, Rexxar, I'm glad you're here. I've been studying the thunder lizards for some time. The creatures almost never leave this valley, but lately they've been migrating out in greater numbers. As you've seen, they've also become highly aggressive. Something must be riling them up. Let's investigate the ridge and see if we can find any clues. Oh, and if you find any of their eggs, I'd love to study them.
Got it.
What lies before me? Flush them out.
Back to clearing things out.
Before me?
The Medallion of Courage is a pretty awesome item. But in all honesty, I'm not a very big fan of buying items because we pick up such decent items.
I wander alone.
And because we don't take our gold into... let me see, what will we go with? The Voodoo Spirits one is actually pretty handy, but I would say save it up for Act 2. In the beginning of Act 2, we're going to be facing much bigger numbers of forces, and then something like that will come in handy. For now, I consider Serpent Wards to be a whole lot more important.
On the prowl. Unleash my strength. Flush them out. I'm acting on instinct. I've got the scent.
Look, more orcs! Our intelligence was right. We'd best head back to base and report.
Humans? What could they be doing here?
We allied with the humans at the Battle of Mount Hyjal. Our two races have been at peace ever since. Still, it's strange that they would venture so far into our lands.
A human lumber mill. They've cut down all of the trees. That's got to be what's driving the Thunder Lizards mad. We should destroy the mill immediately.
No. Our warchief signed a non-aggression pact with the humans. Destroying their holdings could lead us to open war. For now, we must put the raging lizards down before they cause any more harm. We'll have to deal with the humans later.
What lies before me?
Okay.
Flush them out. What lies before me?
Let's tend to this quest. Put down all of the raging lizards. Can't remember. Are there some lizards located over here? Like one of these levels where you can easily easily miss any units, so it's a good idea to explore every nook and cranny.
What lies before me? Our paths converge. We're under attack! Years. What lies before me? Just unleash my strength.
Name your point.
Tell me.
I'll look into
what lies before me. I'm getting track. I'm acting on it. Tell me.
Ah, yay, Orb of Lightning.
Another round?
My quarry.
I hear you, man.
Flush them out.
righteous groove.
Tell me what lies before me. I'm glad you're here.
Be
I'm
happy.
ready to track.
what troubles you.
I hear you, man.
I'm glad you're here.
right,
What
just
lies
go.
before me?
I
Unleash
hear you,
my
man.
strength. My Horde.
26 more lizards to go,
I hear
and then we need to go and meet up with Nazgul
I'm ready to track.
and start battling the strange green humans.
Troubles you.
It's just actually got an interesting story to them.
Unleash my strength.
Happy Jaman.
Name your poison.
Something you're about to find out in Act 2, if I have it correctly.
You see, is trouble brewing? Name your poison.
Years. Flush them out. On the prowl. Our paths converge. My quarry nears.
Don't worry. Be
Unleash
happy.
my strength.
I
I'm
got
glad
the
you're here.
righteous groove.
Is trouble
My
brewing?
troubles years.
Happy
I'm glad you're
Jaman.
here. I'm
I
ready
got
to
the
track.
righteous groove.
I'm glad what lies before me? I wander alone. Our
I should just have
paths
gone with Chen.
converge. Unleash my
Be
strength.
happy.
I'm ready to track. Unleash my
I hear
Another
you,
round?
man.
I'm glad you're here. My quarry nears. Unleash my strength. What lies before me?
Ah, wrong way.
On the prowl.
You see,
Tough strength. Glad you're here. My quarry
Be
nears.
happy.
Glad you're here. I'm ready to try.
name your poison.
What lies before me? Show my strength. I'm glad you're here. Let's see if we find this clue.
Name your poison.
Well done, lad. Studying these eggs will help me understand the Thunder Lizard's ecology. They could be the key to ensuring that nothing like this ever happens again.
Be happy.
Good. Drek'Thar's spell book. What's got the spell book? Wait a minute.
Name your poison.
This item dropped somewhere.
Is trouble brewing?
Ah, there we go.
You see, parched.
Let's see what was special about this again. Oh, perfect.
Have one on the house.
Perfect. This is exactly what we were looking for. Exactly.
What lies before more beasts have been slain? What a terrible waste of life. We should report back to Thrall. He'll need to know what the humans are doing out here. Years. I'm acting on instinct.
Come on, Rexxar.
I'm ready to try.
Alright, so far so good. Teleporting back.
My quarry
Is
nears.
trouble brewing?
Flush them out.
You say the humans were deforesting Thunder Ridge? What could Jaina be thinking? It's not like her to be so reckless. I'll look into this matter, Rexxar. You have my word.
Another round?
Yay! Let's see, we don't really have enough money in order to do anything else. Let's see if we are fortunate enough to... cannot. I kind of expected that to happen.
On the prowl. I'm ready.
Oh well, a little bit of extra money. We've been doing incredibly well with spending our money and keeping it low. We've managed to get chained to level 4 at least, which is pretty good.
I'm ready to try. I'm acting.
The sooner you can catch up, the better.
On the prowl. Unleash my strength. I'm ready to try. I've got the scent. My quarry ears. On the prowl.
Spider silk. Oh yeah, pretty handy to use, but I'd rather just go for the orbs.
I'm ready to try.
It's just easier to use.
What lies before me? I wander alone.
Be happy.
My quarry. Unleash my strength. Flush them out. What lies before me? I've got the scent. Under attack! Our paths converge. I'm ready to try.
Another round?
Flush them out. My quarry ears. Unleash the beast. I'm acting on instinct. I've got the scent. I'm acting on instinct.
Oh, we have explored this area.
I'll give you a shot.
I'm ready.
Oh well, let's get a little bit of extra money.
Wash them out.
Is the rubber brewing? I'll put it on your phone.
What lies before me? Unleash my strength. My quarry ears.
At the rate that we're healing and the mana regeneration and everything, nothing stands in our path. Nothing.
On the prowl. My quarry nears.
What are your orders?
I've got the scent.
Righteous groove.
How can I
I'm
help?
ready to track.
I'm short, warrior.
My quarry
Righteous
nears.
groove.
Flush them
I hear you,
out.
man.
My quarry
What are your
nears.
orders? Let's go.
Name your poison. Another round? Name your poison. Be happy. Name your poison.
I believe that this area also contains a secret or two.
This anchor emblem on their shields. Have you ever seen it before?
Orcs! We've been followed! To arms, men! To arms!
Come, human dogs. Taste the wrath of the Horde.
Name your poison.
You'll learn all about what the emblem means in Act 2. A little bit of a surprise for those of you who are into the lore of Warcraft.
On the prowl.
Another round?
Well, most of you have probably played this campaign by now, so it's not much of a surprise.
Brewing?
My strength.
Another round?
What lies before me?
Arched. I'll give you a shot. Be happy. Have one
What
for
lies before me? I'm acting direct.
Don't worry. Be happy.
My
Name your
quarry
poison.
ears. Our paths
Another
converge.
round?
No doubt about it. Those are the same ships I saw from the observatory.
Done well.
Be happy.
Track.
Another
I'm
round?
short, warrior.
My quarry nears. Unleash my
Be
strength.
happy. Brewing?
Yes, warchief.
You see.
Quarry nears.
Don't worry. Be happy.
Flush them out.
Name your poison. Have one on the
What lies before me?
Making short work of these. Even the cannon tower doesn't mean anything. Ooh, Shield of Honor.
What are your I'm ready to track. Unleash my strength.
Alright, time to teleport back. There is probably a secret located over there, but oh well. This level is not going to offer us much more.
Flush them out.
You did all you could, my warriors. Above all else, you kept Durotar safe. Yet this anchor sigil you described does seem oddly familiar. I just can't place it.
Pardon, boss man, but if the humans be coming from the sea, my tribe on the Echo Isles could be deep in the danger too.
Don't worry, Rokan. You have my word that I won't let anything happen to your people. I have an urgent mission for you, Rexxar. That human fleet poses a serious threat to the trolls that live on the Echo Isles. I need you to take a zeppelin to the Isles and warn the trolls about what's happening. If you can, try to convince them to join us on the mainland.
My quarry nears.
Okay.
Another round? Have one on
One
the
final stretch, and we'll be done with this act.
Name your poison.
What lies before me?
No teleportation.
Unleash
Again.
my strength.
Yeah. A crown of kings is a pretty cool item to have, but once again, I just feel that it's not as important.
What lies before me?
My quarry nears. I hear you, man.
Because at the end of the day, everyone is going to have their own little style of how they want to go about playing.
Unleash my strength.
Name your poison.
I'm acting on instinct.
Another round? Be happy. You see the little pass. Another round? You see
What lies before me?
be happy.
Flush them out. On the prowl.
Trixie.
I'm ready to track.
Groove. I want to
Is
go.
trouble brewing?
I'm acting on instinct.
You see
Yeah.
be happy. I'll give you a shot. Name your poison. Have one on the house. Be happy.
I have enough for another Tome of Experience already.
Trouble brewing? Another sound? Trouble brewing?
What lies before me?
Be happy. Is trouble brewing? We're
I'm ready to track.
I couldn't see
Flush them out.
I'll give you a shot. Name your poison.
Flush them out.
Short work, short work, short work.
Name your poison.
My favorite parts in an RPG game is when you get to that point where nothing stands in your way. Nothing. Here we have a powerful party.
Be happy.
Wide range of abilities, lots of damage.
I'm acting on instinct. There's no telling what dangers lurk on these isles. I'll have to move quickly and find the trolls' village. Flush them out.
Okay, this is the final stretch of the act. After this, we go back and head off into Act 2.
What
So this little section is going to take a little bit of time to complete, but we'll be done before you know it.
Our paths converge on the prowl. Our paths
Name your point.
might be happy.
Another round. Name your point.
I'm acting on
Double brewing.
our paths converge.
Another round.
Ready.
We're anyways making such short work of all of these things that it's not going to take too long. Nonetheless, we want to explore the entirety of a map like this. Usually there are hidden items and, of course, lots of extra gold that we can make use of.
Another round.
Like I mentioned, we need to make use of all of our gold before we head off into Act 2.
Double brewing.
I'm acting on instinct. Mangy cur, my fang and claw. Unleash the beast.
Another round.
I'm ready to track.
Name your point. I'll put it on your tab.
Flush them out.
Double brewing.
I'm ready to track. We've got the scent.
Another round.
Perfect.
Unleash my strength. I'm acting on instinct. Mangy cur, my fang and claw. I'm ready to track. Our paths converge.
You seem a little calm.
And over here we have a nice big fat critter to face.
Name your point. Another
And he
round.
can't use his abilities against us because we've got a shielding. Or whatever you would like to call it.
Another
Scepter
round.
of the Sea. Summons Murloc. Nah, not important at all.
Unleash my strength.
Probably worth a bit, but meh.
Ready to track. On the prowl. Sweet. I wander alone. I've got the scent.
Just arched.
Flush them out. My quarry appears. I'm ready to track. Unleash my strength.
Another round.
My quarry. On the prowl. I'm acting on instinct.
Double brewing.
What lies before me? I'm ready to track. I wander alone. Our paths converge.
That is exactly why I'm saying that chain is so important. Once you go up against groups of units like that, especially the weaker ones, you dispose of them very quickly. If I remember it correctly, somewhere around here there is a... Yeah, I think it's exactly this one. Meh. One is not as important.
Ready to track. Unleash my strength.
Another round.
I'm ready to track. On the prowl.
Ah, great, I can slip through.
Double brewing.
Unimportant secrets.
Be happy. What lies before me? Our paths
Another round.
Ooh, yes, I think I remember this.
Double brewing.
I'm ready to track.
What to switch?
I wander alone.
Yes.
Our
Yes.
paths converge.
Parry up to vitality. A good switch for this thing. This is why. Bam. Got Death Finger ability. And it does a lot of damage. Not forever though, but for the time being, it's an incredibly valuable item to have.
Flush them out. Unleash my strength. Our paths converge.
Name your point.
What lies before me? What lies before me? I've got the scent. On the prowl. I'm acting on instinct.
Name your point.
On the prowl. Done. Unleash my strength. What lies
Short
before
work.
me?
Probably said that 1,000 times by now.
Our paths converge. I'm acting on instinct. What lies before me? I'm ready to receive. I am alone. On the prowl. Unleash my
Ooh,
strength.
Tome of Knowledge. Now this is pretty handy. Ah, too expensive though. So that's another option. You can save up for that item, but we kind of anyways get it from the attribute bonus. So in all honesty, I wouldn't really waste my money on something like that. I'd rather get the experience tomes to get chain on the higher levels.
What lies before me? Flush them out.
Ooh, there we go.
My
Trouble brewing? Have one on the house.
Flush them out.
Perfect.
Got the scent. I got the I'm ready to track. Unleash my
Another round? I'll give it a shot. Name your voice. We have this will be crazy. Another round?
Ouchie. Death Lord.
What lies your poison? Have one on the house. Ready to track. Another round? Name your poison.
Nah, I wouldn't worry about an item like that. If you're not in a hurry like I am, you can sell all of these items and get a ton more gold. However, I'm not concerned about it.
I'm acting on instinct. I've got the scent. I'm ready to track.
I be Vol'jin, leader of the Darkspear tribe. It be good that the warchief send you when he did, man. Our villages already be under attack by the human fleet. We got no time to waste. Even now, the humans' battleships be blasting away at our coastal villages.
You have little chance of defeating such a force on your own, Vol'jin. You should evacuate your tribe to the mainland and unite with the warchief's forces.
Though I hate to be abandoned in our homes, your plan be a wise one. However, we got to destroy those battleships before the evacuation can begin. Oh, these wily ones will serve you well, man. Their talent for destruction be mighty.
We have no flying mounts, Vol'jin. We'll be useless on land.
Oh, won't be a problem, man. Now, this be feeling a bit strange. Whenever you want to get your legs back, just land in the ritual circle. Remember, you must destroy at least 5 of the human ships before we can commence with the evacuation.
Okay, unfortunately, we can't take Misha with us.
I got the right
My strength.
But this is not gonna take too long anyways.
My strength.
Another round? I'll give it a shot.
Let's see. Aerial shackle.
I feel your mind. Have one on the
Ball. Yeah, with the troll bat riders, we do make short work of all of these things. And anyways, we can get more bat riders.
Another round?
What lies before me? I've got the scent.
You've been tricksy.
Unleash my strength. What lies under attack?
You seem harsh. Not enough east. Trouble brewing?
Oh yeah, we don't have our items, of course.
Flush them out. I want alone. We're under attack. converge. What lies before me?
Yeah, committing suicide against their units is not a bad idea. As you can see, it's pretty handy, especially when they get to low life. Just let them kamikaze.
I'm ready to track. What lies before me? Unleash my strength. What do you want me to?
See if we can find another Griffin rider to kamikaze against.
What lies before me? What do you want me to? Flush them out. I'm ready to track. On the prowl. Our paths converge. Mighty listener. What lies before me? My quarry years. I've got the scent. I got the righteous. Flush them out. I hear you, man. What lies before me? Unleash my strength. Flush them out. Another round. What do you want, people? What lies before me?
No. Woo! Nearly at my hero dying.
What is it? Unleash my strength. Our paths converge.
I was so close.
What lies before me? Make me care. I got the righteous. Unleash my strength. My warriors. Unleash my strength. I'm acting on
one more to go.
I've got the scent. On the prowl.
Where is this last battleship?
What lies before me?
There we go.
Our paths converge. Unleash the beast. My lord, what is it? Make your turn. Is really my fang and claw. Flush them out. What is it, my warriors. Make your turn.
There we go.
Unleash.
Halfway done with this section. I believe that we need to go to the lower end of the map.
Unleash my strength. What lies before me?
You seem a little parched.
You saved my tribesmen. The outer villages be ready for the evacuation. They await only the signal to begin. In order to signal the evacuation, you gotta light the 5 signal braziers scattered across the islands. When you done, the rest of me tribe will set sail for the mainland. But be careful, man. There be more dangerous foes than humans prowling the jungle.
Not a problem for us.
Don't worry. Be happy.
Ancestral stuff.
The human fleet be drawing near.
Unleash.
Yes. The ancestral staff is actually a pretty nice item to use. We can summon troll berserkers to do to help us with the fighting. So definitely make use of them. Every bit of extra damage that we can get is handy.
Be happy. Another round.
I wander alone. I got the righteous.
You see,
What lies before me? I'm ready to track. My quarry.
Wait, I missed one.
Our paths converge.
Name your poison. Is double through? Be happy.
On the prowl.
Whoopsie daisy.
Unleash the beast. Our paths converge.
Great.
Unleash my strength.
Fine. Let's backtrack quickly.
I'm acting on instinct.
Another round?
My glory nears.
What?
Damn. The brazier is guarded by some kind of sea giant. Getting to it won't be as easy as I thought.
No, it's gonna be incredibly easy, Rexxar.
What lies before me?
Might seem extreme, but it's not.
Another round? Name your poison. I'll put it on your tab.
What lies before me?
Belt of Giants,
Unleash my
strength. Yeah,
I want
definitely
alone.
put the claw of attacks
On the
down,
prowl.
because not only are we benefiting from the extra damage of this belt, but we're also getting extra health.
I'm ready to track. My glory nears. I've got the scent. On the prowl. I'm acting on instinct. Unleash my strength. That vile creature stands in my way. My strength.
That's our vile creature now.
I'm ready to track. You see, flush them out. What lies before me? On the prowl. I hear you, man.
Where you want me go?
Oh, accidentally destroyed that item.
I'm acting
Damn.
on instinct.
Name your poison.
Oh yeah, I forgot that I've got that item.
What lies before me?
Name your poison. Louis?
You see what lies before me. I'm ready to
Trouble, Louis? Another round?
Where you want me go? Where you want me go?
He's a big one. I'm in for a serious fight.
How are you now? Come on, don't be so worried.
I'm ready to track.
We're gonna be fine.
Have one on the house.
What lies before me?
Another round?
Where you want me go?
Trouble, Louis?
Oh, he's already dead. What do you know?
Name your poison.
Kill maim.
What lies before me? I'm
Definitely,
ready to
definitely,
track.
definitely.
Flush them out. I've got the scent.
Inventory is full. I'm acting on inventory is full.
Alright, now we have to find our way back. And this is pretty much the end of Act 1. Now, we're not going to teleport back because we've got 8,000 worth of gold to spend. That is a lot of stats. That's a lot of extra stuff that we can buy. So we don't want that money to go to waste and head into Act 2 just losing that money. So instead of teleporting back, we are going to run back. Unfortunately.
Our paths converge. I've got the scent.
I'm
acting on instinct.
Let me see, where is the...
I've got the scent. On the prowl.
Okay, fine.
My strength.
We'll do this for old time's sake.
I'll give a shot.
My strength. What lies before me?
Another round?
I'm ready to track. Flush them out. I've got the scent.
Is
On the
trouble
prowl.
brewing? Oh,
Shane actually managed to catch up very quickly.
My strength.
name your poison.
I'm acting on instinct. Our paths converge. I wander alone.
Another round?
Our paths converge. I've got the scent. I'm acting on instinct.
I'll put it on your tab.
My glory. I've got the scent. lies before me? On the prowl. My quarry.
We can get that Tome of Knowledge if we really want to, but I'm still on the same point of we've got it anyways.
I'm ready to track. My fang and claw.
And we can do it a couple of times too, so don't even waste your money. Money, 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 money.
I'm acting on instinct. I've got the scent. I'm acting on instinct.
Another round?
My quarry nears.
Okay, let's make our way back.
Name your poison.
What lies before me?
And avoid getting too Thrall.
Them out.
We want to get here. Crown of Kings is now an item that we can perhaps invest on if we really, really want to.
I'm ready to track.
Let's switch it with though. A Belt of Giant Strength, for an example. We can switch it with that, depending on how much the Helm of King costs, which I think is about 7 or even 9,000, to be honest.
Another round?
So yeah, we're going to go and buy that item.
I'm ready to track. On the prowl.
Let's go and take a look.
Unleash my strength.
Oh, Crown of Kings. Okay, this is actually perfect. With even enough money for Chain to get Tome of Experience. Which leaves us with 1,000. What will we be getting? I think.
We need more
Yeah.
gold.
Ah, just not enough.
I'm ready to track.
Nothing I want to sell, to be honest. It's just 1,000 gold. It's really not the end of the world. Let's get this over and done with.
On the prowl.
I'm glad you returned safely, Rexxar. You've done well. My scouts have informed me that the Dark Spear trolls have landed further down the coast. They'll be much safer under the Horde's protection. Still, the situation with the humans has intensified. I've received word that they're sending an emissary to parley with me. We're to meet at Razor Hill around midnight.
I don't know, Thrall. It sounds like a trap to me. Let me go in your place.
I can't imagine that Jaina Proudmoore would ever set me up, Rexxar. Even so, I'm not one to run from a fight.
Just trust me. If you're right, we'll have lost nothing. What lies before me?
Oh, actually, I was wrong. It's not the end just yet. It's after this section that it's the end. Sorry about the hopes and dreams.
My quarry nears. Flush them out.
Is trouble brewing?
My quarry nears. I've got
We're under attack!
I wander alone. On the prowl.
Oh, we lost our shaman.
Wander alone. On the prowl. I've got the scent. I'm acting on instinct. On the prowl. This is it. The meeting place lies just beyond. Greetings, humans. It's about time you showed up.
What is the meaning of this? This ogre cannot be the orc war chief.
And you are not Jaina Proudmoore.
Jaina? Why would you think she would be... Ugh, enough of this drivel. We'd hoped to corner your wretched war chief, but you will have to suffice. Strike!
Assassins! I knew this was a trap!
A trap it was, indeed.
I'm ready to crack. What lies before me? Flush them out.
Have one on the house.
But not a problem.
What lies before me? Tell me who sent you, human. Was it Jaina?
Foolish beast. You have no idea what's coming for you. It is only just beginning.
I'm ready to track.
That it is doing.
My
Okay, this should be the end.
You were right, Rexxar. I should have trusted your instincts. Still, I can't believe Jaina would try something like this. Perhaps it's time we took a more direct approach. Rexxar, I've written a letter to Jaina Proudmoore asking her to account for all this madness. I want you to infiltrate her base on Theramore Isle and deliver it to her, personally.
You can count on me, Thrall. But I may need help bypassing the humans' defenses.
I've chartered this Zeppelin to take you to the Darkspear tribe's new village. Once you get there, Vol'jin will see that you get all the help you'll need. Good luck, Rexxar. The future of Durotar is in your hands.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, there we go. That is the end of Act 1 of the Rexxar campaign. It is a pretty lengthy process, and we have already spent about 2 hours completing this campaign. So, nonetheless, I really hope that you enjoy watching the video. I hope that you will learn something that will benefit your experience when you play this campaign for the first time or when you play it again. As always, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Refer to your friends who would like to learn more about Warcraft 3 or even some of my other videos. And definitely stay tuned for Act 2. Keep well, everyone, and see you next time.